I'm Kim.
Hi, I'm Hayden.
I'm Brad.
We are 626 Ojada, California, and today we're at Epcot for the last time this trip.
Yeah, so it's day 16.
16. Oh, wow.
Of our 17-day epic vacation. So,
can you believe that, Hayden?
well,
What do you want to do at Epcot today? Oh, careful. We don't want to.
oh, you want to do Figment. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll take you around, show you any tips and tricks and anything we find along the way. So please like and subscribe.
And follow along with our Ohana, and if you're new to our channel, and if you're a subscriber or seen us before, welcome back.
All right, let's get going on our day.
Okay.
So we finished our pictures.
Characters.
Kim got her pin trading on. And bought some more pins.
No, not me.
And now we're on to Spaceship Earth for our next ride of the day.
Yeah, just in case those rumors of it going down are true, we don't want to not get to ride it again before it changes.
So, all right, let's go into the big ball.
Golf ball? No,
Yeah, like golf ball.
that's what some people call it.
Okay.
I don't know. We love it. We're sentimental about it. But if it changes, it's not the worst thing that ever happened. It could use a little freshening.
Wow, look at that pass line. Top surgeon.
Is that hard?
Nah, I don't know. Is that fun?
Yeah.
So we got done with Spaceship Earth.
Yes.
They did operation.
Oh, okay. He's on the way to med school, apparently.
And you went to Mouse Gears.
Did.
And now we're at Mouse Gears and we're gonna be shopping a little bit.
Yes. Staying dry. And then we have lunch at La Salier again.
So.
And we'll finish up our review this time of it because it's our second time. I don't know if we're going to change.
Third time.
Second time.
Okay, second time.
Only 2 times this trip. I know Brad always wants more time at La Salier.
Yeah, we don't know how much different we're going to order, but we'll let you know. Please watch out for that video. And let's go get some good food.
After we finish shopping.
Good food first.
Shopping. So these snack characters were at Mouse Gears, and it shows 8 ounces for both of these snacks. If you come over here, a 4 to 8 ounce is a Disney dining, right? We went to go ring it up, and the over 8 ounces is $7.99, no snack credit. So the register will not say that the 8 ounce is a snack credit. So I want to point that out because we'll show you the good, the bad, the everything, and we'll try to always show you the positive, but we'll show you if something doesn't match either. Such an angel.
No.
I don't know how we even get that on a plane.
There's Hayden's turtle friend. We find it all the time.
One of them. There's usually 2 or 3 in there.
All right. So we got the Bouchard Gardens again. Since you're seeing on the plaque back there, it says Victoria Gardens.
Well, it's in Victoria, Canada.
Yeah, but it says Victoria Gardens, and then it says Bouchard Gardens as you read farther down.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if Disney would rent us that little shack. How much that would cost? I could stay there.
So we stay there and we just eat over here every day?
Life would be good.
Yep. Let's go get some lunch. We got done with our dinner at La Salier, or lunch. I always want to call it dinner.
It is heavy for lunch, but somehow we like to eat the heavier meals during the day and later before we go to sleep. I don't know why. It's just the way it always works out.
I don't know. So now we're just gonna go start walking through the World
Showcase.
So if we find anything interesting, we'll show you guys.
If not, we'll just kind of show some film of us walking around, enjoying.
It's always great to go through this, especially without rain. So
I'm excited. I love Epcot. Is Brad and I hands down say Epcot is our favorite park.
Yeah.
But we do love Animal Kingdom a lot. But we both agree Epcot's our favorite. Since this is the last day of our trip here this time, or full day, I'm gonna spoil a little something about our next trip. We're gonna take a look down the river. You can't see it from here, but we're gonna be staying in a hotel down in that direction. Anybody want to take any down that direction somewhere? Anybody want to take any guess?
and while we're talking about things, so Hayden and I were doing the Kid Cot, but he's got one more country to go. He's gotten every kid. They did release new books for the Kid Cots for the passports. And what was thought was to be a misprint, that we thought was a misprint, actually I was just explained to me, because he got 2 books because they were always did 2 pages for each country.
Yes.
Now they're only doing a half a page for each country.
So that's something new, and to condense it down, but it really, the communication is just getting out about that.
Yeah, so it's something that, you know, we had to get another book because they never said anything. Instead, that was our error. They gave Hayden a brand new book so he can finish his countries. Last time we were here at Italy. So it's something.
That's okay.
Yeah, but what's cool they're doing now is they got those little baggies like we showed you earlier in our trip.
That they're giving out. And actually it's kind of funny because my nephew, Devin, realized he was stuck in a rainstorm and he had nowhere else to put his cell phone, so he actually stuck his cell phone in there and protected it.
Yeah, there's Ziploc
bags. So that was
and it's cool.
Trial by error finding.
What's cool, you don't have to have the passport. They give you the cards with everything on them. Where they used to do just the Duffy thing, now they do this cards, which is great.
I like those better, and they have little facts on them. So there's Brazil food booth, and interestingly enough, we talked to Imagineer about 2 weeks ago, a little less than 2 weeks ago, and they basically said the Brazil country is done. It's not happening. That's a rumor. Even though it was announced, Brazil.
Now we can't confirm it for sure.
We can't confirm, but considering that he was
pretty
well
sure.
up enough in Disney and Imagineering, that's a pretty solid information, I would think.
He was pretty sure that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
So I hope it does. I actually hope Brazil happens.
I really want Brazil. That would be one country that I think would be amazing. I think it'd be very popular. I love Brazilian food. I love culture, people, everything. So
let's hope everything gets fixed so they can do it.
So hopefully those contracts will change and that'll just been a past memory and they'll be able to work it out. We made it around the World Showcase.
Yeah, so we did. We were able to do 3 caballeros, got a drink. And slushies, and now we're at Test Truck.
Yes.
And it's hot.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and do this.
We're gonna check out Club Cool, because who knows what's going on there. And I guess we gotta give the Beverly one more chance. Right, Hayden?
Alright, let's go to Club Cool.
Maybe a fond farewell to the Beverly.
Still can't stand it.
What do you mean? Beverly is good.
I don't know what happened to you.
A lot of the little pathways have been cut off.
Yeah, it's been changing a lot, so you don't know. From day to day, things have been changing.
Yeah, we've been seeing new balls go up.
That's Disney anyways. We're going to Imagination. I'm not leaving the second trip in a row without saying goodbye to Figment.
Okay, so let's go see Figment.
I'm gonna walk out because once again, Disney parks are magical at night.
Yep.
They're beautiful. Just the lighting makes everything so much more exaggerated and beautiful.
Yep.
And that's something I love about Disney.
The whole park.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
All right.
Aww.
Last time we'll see the fountains. Hi, so we're going to give you an update. We kind of had a crazy afternoon, and unfortunately we didn't give you an update of what's going on after Figment of Imagination, so we'll kind of catch you up in a minute. So, you know, we saw it start our day. We went to, what was our first ride? Test Truck?
No, we did character spot with Mickey, and Mickey was great with Hayden.
Yeah, Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy were a lot of fun.
They were, and sometimes I have a hard time getting everyone else to want to do characters, but we get good pictures and experiences, and I hate to miss out.
Yeah, and that's also a nice thing if you do have a
Fast Pass.
Season pass too. A season
pass. Right, because we don't have to do the, what's that called?
Photo Maker.
Photo Pass.
Photo Pass, I'm sorry.
We don't have to do the Photo Pass. It automatically is part of our season pass. Not all of them have it. You have to have a certain level and above.
Yeah, but with ours, since we're doing both parks, has it.
Yeah.
And so we get to see all our pictures. So it makes it a little easier not having to worry to stop to take pictures. If they're there, we can get pictures taken real quick.
So after that, we went to Spaceship Earth.
What?
We went and saw the Phoenicians.
Yeah, it's been really backed up lately.
Well, I think with the rumor being that they're going to shut down for up to 2.5 years, the people want to go.
Yeah, the Fast Pass line hasn't been...
No,
really,
it's wrapped.
Yeah. Although when we did leave tonight, it was fairly...
It was only a 5-minute wait, which I haven't seen our whole trip.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen it. So I
and
don't...
Whoever said that it was less crowded, when we talked to several other people, it's been news, Disney park attendance has been down and they're losing money and all this stuff. We actually have found it to seem quite the exact opposite.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been to Disney, but we've been in Disney in the summer before. Mm-hmm. It hasn't seemed this busy as it is now. So I don't know. Maybe it's just everybody trying to get the back to school vacations in before.
Or maybe it's season pass holders that are coming down because they're able to get that Galaxy's Edge preview starting this weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just been crazy.
So
from that we went to lunch.
We went to La Cellier.
Yeah. And so watch our video on that, and they'll explain everything for what we've eaten and everything else. As we said, it's just a quick wrap up. It's always great to go there, but it is a 2-credit restaurant.
Yeah. And then after that, we started touring around the world a little bit. Hayden wanted to finish his passport around the country's world showcase, and he did. We went to Test Track. Sorry, we're kind of off on I think 17 days. Our memory's getting a little fuzzy.
Well, tonight's been a little bit rough. So
yeah, we've had, and we'll share that in a moment.
Yeah. So we went to Test Track, and that was fun.
It was. I love Test Track.
And we somehow missed the shutdown between the rainstorms, so I'll take it.
Yeah, so that was great, and we all enjoy it. It's one of our favorites.
Yep. And then from there we went to Frozen. No, we didn't. No, that's where we went.
No, we went over to Figment.
Went to Figment, and then we did Figment, and then that's when Eli saw us, and after that we took a break at the DVC Lounge.
So Figment, I love Figment. I love the original Figment. I guess I should clarify. The original Figment I have really fond memories of. The current one, it needs help, and especially because
I think it's time for it to close down for a little bit for some refurbishment at the moment.
And I'm a huge Figment fan, but there's just, this time the smells weren't there, which I'm not sure is entire. Well,
go ahead.
The scents weren't really there, so I'm not sure if that's a good thing or bad thing since it's a skunk smell. But just like there were screens not working, and
yeah, there's if she's talking about the smell. One time we didn't even smell the smell. One time we went on Figment. The second time today we smelled it a little bit.
Yeah.
But not a whole lot. And then there's a screen. Last time we went on it, the screen was down. It was right at the very end when they were doing the computer screen thing, and it was down. And we didn't have a screen. This time it was stuck up.
Yeah.
And then the Figment where he does the hitchhiking thing, his hand wasn't moving.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, Hayden knows that. He said it wasn't moving. It was just stuck.
And we went in one room where they do the one spark of life for the eye exam, and there was no sound.
No sound at all.
So I think Figment needs a little help.
Yeah.
Help. So, I'd love to see him helped in more along the line of the original with the Dream Finder.
Yeah. But talking of help, we did do the land. And
we did.
And there's 2 new screens in it.
And they're really nice. But I love going through living with the land and seeing all the fruits and vegetables and plants, and I find it fascinating.
Yeah, I love that. And the air conditioning is really nice on a hot day.
It is.
And you can see that the lines were a little bit backed up for that because it's an air conditioned ride.
And it was starting to get a little gray out, so people usually try to scramble for cover before the rain hit. Yes. So that didn't help. And then we went to DVC Lounge, and
we went to the DVC Lounge after Figment, before the land.
Yeah.
And the DVC Lounge is kind of what it is. It's nice to have the soda machines that you can get that, and they have people passing out chips and stuff like that at times.
And they used to have more. I don't mind if they don't have more. Truthfully, I'm just happy to have an air-conditioned place where you can recharge your electronics, your batteries, and yourself.
Probably the last time I'll see Epcot looking the way it is.
Yeah, I'm a little sentimental about that.
But anyway, so after...
And I know all things change, and Walt Disney's always said that things are never finished and they're always changing.
Yeah.
So it's easy to get stuck in the sentimental, and maybe we'll absolutely love it when we see the new, but you know,
yeah,
the sentimental part of it.
So the other thing, then after that, after Land, we went to Frozen, and
We rode Frozen.
Frozen's always
after.
fun.
I love it.
Um,
Oh, and somewhere in there we did 3 Caballeros. I can't remember.
oh, we
what
did it.
point.
Right, we did it right before Frozen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's kind of a blurry day. We were trying to jump back and forth.
And actually, when the screens in there wasn't working either.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird thing. It's been I think it's been a theme of the day.
It has. We're day 16 Hawaii.
Yeah.
We've had, and maybe we have done this a little marathonish and should have acted more like for the long haul than trying to treat it all like a sprint.
So we'll do a video of things that we should have done, probably done differently, and what we would change about this trip, and things that did go right too as well.
Yeah, there's a lot that went right, and today just seemed like one of those rough end of days. Maybe it's we're leaving Disney and I don't know.
So here's where we get to our rough part. We were going to dinner at
Le Chef de France, and
yeah.
their reservations were 45 minutes behind schedule.
Yeah, and I should say before that we actually did something new too. I forgot about that.
What did we do?
We went to the French show.
Oh, right.
Which is cool.
Impressions de France, yeah.
And that was cool.
mean, I'd actually never done that before, but being that we were here so long, we wanted time to see things, do things that we normally don't take the time to do.
Yeah, so we took the time, and it was right at the right time, right before our dinner reservation. We're like, we had to wait a half hour before. We're like, let's go ahead and do this, and so we did that, and it was neat. That was a neat show. I mean, it was air conditioned. Again, there's a theme here. But it was air conditioned. Actually, had a huge widescreen, like a huge, not quite like the Canada 360 was, but it was about the half of that. Yeah, it was half of it. And
I'd say, yeah, about 180 maybe.
Yeah, and it had great views of everything from France. So it was kind of cool.
And it was just nice. It was, like I said, it's nice to do different things. Then I went and got some champagne. That's my little tradition. Is I just like a little sample glass of champagne when I'm walking around after France, and I don't need anything else but that. Just that little just feels indulgent.
Yeah, so after that, this is where our trouble started. We had dinner reservations at 7:30. We checked in at 7:25. And unfortunately,
we didn't see till 8:05.
Yeah, when Kim went and checked in, they said, "Oh, it'll be 15 to 20 minutes before you sit down."
Okay, fine, fair enough.
Fine.
I can expect that.
You know,
and be okay with
they're
it.
busy, but the problem was they're also taking walk-ins at the same time, and unfortunately, they were so backed up that we didn't sit down, and it was just not.
And I guess one of the things that we'd say for the last night was we want to see Illuminations. And I want to see it as a family and kind of say goodbye in our own little way and just kind of have that moment. And to spend time as a family and just, I don't know, just absorb everything, absorb the show. And that made that impossible. Yeah,
unfortunately, I ended up sitting because I had to take care of the checks and everything else for signing everything.
So we had Hayden and I go out. Our server, Pauline, we will have to definitely, this is going to be our cast member shout out for this video, is she knew that we were kind of frustrated and disappointed, so she tried to hurry up the meal as quick as she could, which was helpful.
She was really trying to go, what do you need,
sweet.
what do you need? She was trying to really help us, which I really appreciated, very nice about it. And she actually got our desserts, since I sat down and ate my dessert, because by the time I got everything, it was too late to go to the show, so I just watched Illuminations actually from the restaurant, which was kind of nice. But
you just didn't have the music and everything piped in.
Yeah, and then Kim and Hayden went and watched Illuminations together.
Oh, and I have to tell you about this in a moment. Hayden just melted my heart tonight. I don't usually do a lot of this, but he looked at me towards the end of the show, and he goes, "Is this, how much longer is this?" And I'm going, okay, he's bored of, okay. But I was just like, oh, it's just a few more minutes. It's not bad. Just hold on. And he goes, "No, Mom, I don't want this to end. I just want to spend time with you."
Yeah, so
I teared up a little, and that kind of moment and that time with family is what we were looking for today.
Yeah, and unfortunately it didn't work out, but we made the best of the situation and went for it.
And we got the bus back.
And luckily, that was one good thing. It went right.
Yeah, they actually had 2 buses pull at the same time because there was such a
line.
backup.
We got in a line. We're like, oh no, we're not making the first bus.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna be waiting. And all of a sudden, the second one, they started loading both buses at the same time. We're like, oh.
Yes!
So we made it back fairly quickly. Unfortunately, when we got back to our room, our magic mans were working for our door.
Okay, so there's more to say about that because, well, we had to do a split stay in a way because we have 2 different DVC contracts. And so I had to pull points from our first contract and our second contract to stay here this long. And that kind of messes with Disney's system apparently. And so after being in the parks all day long and being tired, we get back. Hayden tries his magic band and it's red. And we're like, okay, he's just doing it wrong. He's just fidgety, whatever. And Brad tries it. Nope, it's red as well. And it's, okay, this is silly. Maybe, you know, I'll try mine. It was red too. So we had to go to the front and they had to fix it. And after about 10 minutes, and they said this happens in the system, something to be aware of. And
so when you're doing split stays, sometimes you may have to go back and have them redo your magic mans.
Well, it's split stays at the same resort in a weird way. Because sometimes you get a wait list that comes through or something like that, and then it just kind of...
Yeah, so it's something to be aware of that happened. It was just one of those days for us. So now the top off of the restaurant at night, and before we say goodnight, we're packing and getting ready to go tomorrow. So tomorrow's our last day. We will have a partial day at the parks, and then off to Orlando and back to LA. And
Hayden's already tried to figure out how we could stay. I like the way he thinks.
So, but we're going to be coming back. As Kim gave some clues earlier today of kind of the area we're going to be staying at. So be on the lookout for that when we go to there. But I think
that part, it helps when you leave to already be planning your next trip.
Yeah.
It takes away a little bit of the sting. And that's one of the things I love about being DVC members. I know it's not goodbye forever. It's just goodbye for now.
Yeah, and so I think with that we need to get going and get some packing done and get some sleep.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to say goodnight and...
Well, and real quick, the thing I'm gonna miss is actually I like coming out here and ending our vlogs at night and looking at the animals on the savannah. It's just, I don't know, it's so peaceful and serene. And
but we need to get packing. So with that, I think it's time to say goodnight and
find your magic.
Night, everybody.
Bye.